Did you ever hear back from this guy about the tool bag?
No. Which is pretty much what I figured was going to happen because he's not going to recognize my email address.
All right, it says we're live. I think we're live, although I see 0 people on here, and we've been live for over 30 seconds. So if you do stumble across this video and we are in fact live, leave some comments. Let us know that you are here. We did some more gym bags today. There's a bunch more up front. There's some here. Large clothes bags, black jet boils, a bunch of plaid bags. We have a few, maybe 2 covert rigs remaining. Regular, what's up? DJ Guzman, Mojave Wizard, William Penny. Hey, what's up, William? Web Dad, Seaside Short, Todd John, Landfill. How are you guys? What is going on? AJ, Jared Bates, what's up? How come you don't move that quickly when I pay you?
That's a good question.
Clever, what's up? What is that cat licking?
Probably his butt hair.
DH, what's up? Cool Man Friend, what's up? Mike on, what's going on? Ordered EDC belt for my son, right on. These are black side customs here.
Guess who the fucking Tiffany blue one goes to?
They're both yours. Radio, what's up? Gary Johnson, how are you, man? Benjamin Brewer. Kiri, what's up? DH. Looks like we made some Cali bags today in Coyote Brown. OD Black grocery bags. Glenn, what's up? Homestead, what's up? Byron Roberts. Got a big box full of Mifitsu today. Right on. Made in the motherfucking USA. We have a song that goes with that, if you didn't know. Bob Clark, what's up? How are you? A lot of sewing today. Mesh pockets. We did a bunch of Coyote 6x6s today. Oh, new shirt. New shirt right here. Bob Clark. Not the boa constrictor Bob Clark, right? Bob Clark Reptiles. Not that guy. Jeffrey, what's up? We're under a winter store. Where are you at? Oh, Michigan. Man, we were just sitting at dinner, Mexican restaurant here in Camden. Heard some loud rumble outside. It was fucking raining, like pouring rain for about a minute, and then it just stopped. Said we're going to get less than 0.01 inches, but boy, it put it out really quick. Well, welcome, Bob Clark. I had some Bob Clark boa constrictors. He was one of the, well, I think he was the first guy to bring or breed albino boas. Chris Hall. How are you, man? Had a huge burn today. Almost burnt down my chicken coop. Like you burnt a brush pile intentionally, and it got a little bit out of hand, maybe, or you didn't know you were going to have a fire and ended up with a fire kind of fire. Crazy lightning, hail passed through area. Hit quick, kept moving. Yeah. Ground fog, how are you? I'd rather have that than sustained, though, right? I'm to the point where I don't even need to know if there's a storm coming. It doesn't matter. Just tell me if there's a tornado going to happen. I don't even need to know there's going to be a storm unless there might be tornadoes from it. Hamster, how are you? Started with some twigs and shit. Oh, shit. So you did not ignite that. It was not a burn that you had planned this morning to have. Josh, what's up, man? How are you? $60.70 you on here, 39 thumbs up, guys. Most devices, if you double tap your screen, it will give a like. Go ahead and do that. See if that does that for you. We got some rallymans going. Not sure what these, I think these are just pals, rallymans maybe. And then we got OD out here going. I know somebody was talking about OD ones last night on the live. We've got OD with pistol mags out here in motion right now. Here are all of the cigarette pouches. These will all be made tomorrow. Here's the samples off of them. Yeah, here's those rallymans. Here's some that are getting closed up. So these will be with pals on them. Thanks, Kiri. If you ever find yourself in the tornado's path, avoid what chasers call the bear cage. Smelt smoke. Figured it with my neighbor. Saw smoke rising from that. Sucks, man. I'm glad it didn't get any further. What are the cigarette pouches for? Literally for cigarettes, man. For a pack of cigarettes. They'll hold a standard size or 100s. We're doing them. I did a live. When did I do a live, guys? Sunday night? Maybe Sunday night. Did a live. Put them, they were available online during the live. So anybody that knew about it, the only way you would even know about it was if you were on that live. And we turned them off at around midnight. And the option is belt attach, Velcro back, or pals. And those pals obviously haven't been cut off there yet. They'll hold a card of it, Uno card. They'll hold, small tourniquets, but they're really for a pack of cigarettes. How do you avoid puckering with lighter? I don't use lighter fabrics, but the answer is lighten your tension. You probably have too much tension. Maybe run a smaller stitch. Just play with the machine some. And then as a byproduct from the cigarette pouch, this was the next step. And we can do these open top, or with a lid, or maybe with a removable lid. These lock into place perfectly. And the footprint on this, we might actually have to make it wider. But the footprint on this mag pouch is 2.5 inches. Typically, your M4 mag is going to have a footprint of 3 inches. Love the additional Velcro back pouch option. Use the shit out of the, yeah, for sure. Inside of any of the bags. I don't smoke anymore. Figured it would work with a naked. It will. Yeah, it will. You got any vests? Bear. What kind of vests? I make these. I make these rifleman kits. And this is what we called a vest in the 90s, all the way up and through till now. But I call them LBVs now. But if you're talking about body armor, no, I don't do any body armor. Nope. And they don't call them bulletproof vests. They call them body armor. So tons of people do. We do not. We build everything you see in here on these sewing machines right here. I'm gonna make a mission to see how many items fit in the cigarette pouch right on. I just got my Freedom package today here in Canada. Thank you. Hey, thanks for the order, Keith. What did you get, man? Could a Bic slide into the pals? No, they sure wouldn't. You might get a Bic in there with the pouch, inside the pouch, maybe. Easy K, what's up? Shotgun micro rig. Oh, nice. Are you guys pretty wide open on shotguns in Canada, or is there a bunch of limitations on them? Like no problem with semi-autos, or did they ban all that shit? Good. Bic Mini fits in pals. Yeah, but those pals on there are skinnier. They're not going to be the full width, I don't think. Hank sent this out. Amanda got this sweet knife. She's got quite a few of them. Black Side Customs. You guys should check him out on Instagram.
I'm blessed.
I'm looking for a lighter here. We'll see if that'll fit in that cigarette pouch. As of now open, who knows? So the ban, I just heard, they just banned like 280, 300 more guns in Canada. What does that actually mean, though? Like, when they ban guns, do they come and knock on your door, or do they do a buyback, or do they expect you guys that it's just like you just can't use them anymore? If you get caught with them, you're in trouble? Or do they actually come around and collect those up? Like, what is that actually? What's that really do? It just makes it so you guys can't take them out and use them anymore. You can fit this lighter in here, no problem. But it is, you might, nah, you ain't getting it on the side. You're gonna be, it'll go on the side, but it's not ideal. I don't know, maybe it will. I mean, it fits in there, but it's tight. I would be worried you're gonna lose one or the other when you pull it out. You can't use them as they decide how to do a buyback. Got it. Has the buyback ever happened? Has that ever, like, are guys actually turning those things in, or are they just, do you think the majority of people are just kind of, I don't know where it went, burying them?
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know what happened. I've never seen this before.
I've never done that. Just stop working.
I don't know why these are all backwards. Received a butt pack and a pelter wrap. Right on 54. Thank you for the orders. Jose, what up? Just got to put a SIG over each ear, and then the Bic will fit in the pack. Got it. You just have to smoke 2 immediately. Crush it up and put it on the bee sting. James Young, what's up? Omar, what's up? Do I remember you? I do not remember you. I have tons of people on every night. Refresh my memory. That just means you gotta be more memorable.
Be like me.
What?
Be like me.
Don't be like you. filthy Jews.
You said I was gonna get a gold star for doing this. Where's my fucking
I said you're gonna wear a gold star from now on. Man, there's all kinds of shit back here on this table. Airsoft gear. Okay, right on. What's fluffer cutting? What are you cutting? 1 quarts?
Yes.
In Coyote?
Woodland.
Woodland 1 quarts.
Now they know.
Michigan, what's up? No buybacks yet, but it will be a mixed reaction when it happens. A lot of people want to stay legal, so we'll turn them in, but others will resist, to put it light. Got it. Corey Anderson, hello, how are you? Have you ever been on this video before? We do this live every night around 9 o'clock, and all the stuff you see here, we build it here in this shop by Americans and a couple Canadians. Couple Canadians.
No,
What do you think I said?
comedians.
Comedians?
A couple comedians, and I was like, there's probably some who think they're funny.
Yeah, Sky's pretty funny.
That's not who I was talking about.
Oh, no, yeah, Sky's fucking pretty funny. The only gun ban I have studied was Australia in 1996. Had 2 mandatory buybacks and then an amnesty period. The sweep lasted 2 years. Gun crime on the rise. Yeah, that's how. I mean, look at everywhere, man. But I mean, UK is safer. I mean, they just banned ninja swords. So, you know, when they banned zombie swords and zombie knives, they moved to ninja swords. So I'm sure that the whole populace feels safer now that they've outlawed ninja swords also.
Isn't it only swords that have writing on them?
No, it's all the wavy shit and crazy shit. They're making them out of fucking sides of buses and stop signs and all kinds of shit. Where can you find me? SOE, tactical gear, as in special operations equipment. SOE, tacticalgear.com. For anybody listening that is not aware, anytime you're on any social media platform and you see somebody's content, if you click on about or description, there'll be links to all the websites. There's 6,000 some videos on this YouTube page here. And if you look at any of my videos, there'll be links with all of my websites and URLs and everything in there. Ordered day pack side pouches last night. What color, Chase? Always customized. Right on. Right on. You have them customized, or you do some sewing yourself? Do a little bit of alterations. Multicam black. Or you're not sure which one you ordered? Right on. Day pack side pouches. Oh, you know why I haven't seen it yet? Because you used a code. You used the April code, right? We cut a bunch of those today. Also, they'll be building the Easter pouches. That's what I meant. Easter. Cigarette pouch would look badass mounted to the side of a helmet. Yeah, it would. Velcro it on there. What do you recommend if your stuff is not selling on your website? Get better customers, make better product, or make better content. If you want to be in business today, you have to do social media. I mean, if your shit's fucking completely just fucking awesome, then your customers will refer and send other customers. What's your product? Like, what do you make? What am I prepping for? I'm prepared for anything. Preparing to grow food to live healthier. And if society collapses, well, then we're a little bit ahead. Prepared to sell product to continue to pay my employees, which feeds their families. Preparing for whatever, man. I live in the middle of nowhere between Memphis and Nashville, on a farm. This is 10 acres. And we have a couple ponds and a lot of water catchment, and we do a lot of food production and firewood and all kinds of shit, man. None of my employees have bought eggs in the last, I don't know, 5 years. Yeah, life. That's a good answer. Leather goods. Like, these are eggs from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today. These are eggs for the last couple days. Michigan Custom Craftworks. You have an Instagram page? Question mark. You can also click on SOE Tactical Gear at the top of all the screen and get all the details. Oh, good info. MBS 500, or whatever your thing says, 5004. MBS 5004. What are you prepping for? Like, what do you do? What's your thing? Feeding eggshells to chickens? Yeah, I do. Yeah. When you hear people talk about putting them in your garden and crushing them up, try it yourself. Take an eggshell and just bury it in your soil. And then check it in 6 months. That eggshell will still be there. To get the calcium out of eggshells, you have to basically bake them and then leach it out with like lime or lemon juice or something like that. You're not going to put it into your plants like people say. Same with hair. You can put hair in your garden, but that hair doesn't break down. It'll be there for fucking years. But for chickens, yeah, I do feed the chicken. I feed the eggshells back to the chickens. Tall Now Jeans showed up in the mail, using it as a side pouch for my day. Oh, that'll work, yeah. That'll work. Michigan Custom Craft Work. Hey, find me on Instagram, Michigan. Tag me onto something in one of your posts. Sell to friends and family, but sales doesn't go further. How do you get the word of mouth? Look at people that you perceive to be doing the same thing you're doing on Instagram. Get in there, and I don't know about leaving comments on their page. They might ban you thinking you're trying to poach their customers. But definitely use their hashtags. Look at what the other hashtags people are using. Develop a list of hashtags that you copy and paste. You can also put them in after the fact. You can leave them in a comment in the thread, in your threads. Add value, answer people's questions, and engagement. You want to ask a question when you make a post on your Instagram. When you show a product or what, hey, what color would you like? Which belt do you like best? Hey, here's our three sizes of fanny packs. What's your preference? Would you prefer to use this as a fanny pack, a dangler, or a chest rig, right? So if you ask them a question, they're more apt to answer you. And then, entertain, educate, equip. Entertain them, teach them something, catch their attention with something, educate, give them some information on something, equip. That's the call to action, right? Whether it's, hey, join my email, buy this product, click this link, sign up for my thing, become a member, whatever that is. Most people fall short because there's no call to action on anything. They put the comment, they'll put up a bunch of stuff, they'll get lots of views, but no interactions. Vance, what's up? Definitely gonna check out the site, right on. At regular 213 bootlicker, what are you talking about? They don't pick up cannibalistic matters. People say they might. I mean, you're not going to give them a whole, you're just giving them the shell back. You're not giving them the whole egg. I have a chicken somewhere in these 150 some chickens that is eating chicken eggs. I don't know when it is. You can't, are you going to teach them to do that? I don't think so. If you're concerned with it, just don't do it. I mean, but you're already cracking the egg. take those eggshells that you're giving to them, if you're concerned with, and just kind of flatten them. Wrap it another 15-hour day. Right on. Put mustard on the eggs and they'll stop. Got it. Eyeballs equal, that's true. That's the most valuable thing, is attention. We dig up 2,000-year-old bodies and they still out there. Yeah, man. I see people say that all the time, right? You can put hair in the garden. Absolutely you can. You can put chicken shells in the garden. Absolutely you can. It's not gonna absorb though. Small mesh pouches for swim gear, for lifeguarding for several years. Damn, that's some strong stuff. Hasn't torn. No, it shouldn't tear. Rolling Acres, what's up? Oh, Scott Hassan, what's up, dude? Scott has a wedding coming up soon. Finally get retirement VA benefit. Right on, man. Only way those eggshells are dissolving are if you have really acidic soil. Yeah, yeah, that's the lemon juice or lime juice. Maybe with pine needles, you know, any place your blueberries are growing well. Jason, sunny days, that's right. She needs to fucking put the knife on there. The other one had a knife. The original, the one she painted for her mom. I guess I missed it. How do I get my name to have green lettering? Member. You got to be a member. You got to join the membership. And when you do that, you get the Pulling the Thread podcast weeks and weeks ahead of time. We put one out every week. There's also, we have a Patreon, and on Patreon, we do a question and answer for the Patreon members. Jeff and I do. Sometimes Amanda. Were those piles of bags in the middle of the floor in yesterday's live feed the elusive mystery box? We don't know. There's fucking bags everywhere in here. Look at, there's piles of bags all over. We have so much shit in here that when I'm looking for something, I can't find it because it's all camouflaged together. Look at that pile of bags. Let's go over here. There's more piles of bags back here. Louis Vuitton bags. The piles keep growing. Podcast is pretty badass. You should check it out. I think it is too, man. We have a good time doing it. Would diluting milk in the garden for calcium be beneficial to some plants? I don't know the answer to that, but I take my old milk, and it's raw milk. I take my old raw milk and I put it into my compost, into my rabbit manure bins. Man, you make this look really hard.
That's my whole life.
Yeah, difficulty.
Everything.
In the animal world, your parents would have eaten you.
Yeah.
The Expensify. Oh, you're gonna be happy that you did it. Can you show the rig on the floor? Looked like a chest rig in wood. These are rifleman kits. These are the jungle kit. So what you're looking at here, this is Amanda's. It has padded belt, 2 rallymans with pistols, and they have pistols on each side. 2 rallymans without pistols, 2 1-quarts, And these will hold some drums. It'll hold 5 M4 mags. It's got a cradle assembly here, so you can tuck the lid in and then run just the webbing over the top of the canteen if you want. And then it's got the butt pack, and it's got the shoulder set in the back panel, which you can see there's 2 kits here on the floor. Same thing. Rallyman without pistols, with pistols. Rallyman without pistols, 1 quarts, butt pack. Worked on property today. Tomorrow is customer and inventory time in the shop. Nice. Happy I expensified the first. You're going to be glad you did. The guys who did not, the bag's still totally usable. The guys that did, you're going to be glad you did. Ian, what's up, dude? Did you start receiving reimbursement from the state for keeping Isaac employed? They still subsidize handicapped workers, right? That's what I told his dad's like, damn, he's over there more than he's here. I go, yeah, you owe me child support. Hostage, what's up? 1 quart looks really, yeah, the 1 quarts are good, Taka. They're very good. And you can put a canteen cup in there with them. Yo, babe. You guys see this? It's my friend Hank, Blackside Customs. He does some super cool belt buckles. He does the pins that you've seen me use for years and years. He does these in titanium and Damascus and all kinds of stuff. Here's another one that Amanda has, one of the bigger ones. What are you doing,
I'm just going through it.
the website shit?
Yeah.
The Microsoft shit?
Yes.
That's an Easter dagger. It is an Easter dagger, actually. I think this one came last Easter, I think. And then I saw him put this up. I don't know when he put it up, but I saw it over last weekend. And I'm like, I gotta have one of those for Amanda. Yeah, black sides are not. Yeah, I've known Hank for shit, 25 years probably. I've known Hank. The blisters have come and gone, starting to heal, but looking gnarly. Was that the bacon naked accident? Were you cooking bacon naked? I like to store my hot and grease in warm water. I didn't even know Patek had a Tiffany. That's fucking sweet. I think Amanda's got some Tiffany colored watches. Fuck. Oh yeah, you got some actual Tiffany watches, but don't you have anything Tiffany blue or no?
I have my JP Customs is Tiffany blue.
Yeah, she's got a JP Customs that's blue, Tiffany blue. She's got a few actual Tiffany watches. I love it when fucking watch guys are like, those are timepieces. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Tiffany is the only jewelry I even wear.
Yeah. There's a Pat Naked Bacon Bro, yeah. A bunch of retarded kids just rolled a razor outside my house. Hopefully I'll be back before the stream ends. Hopefully they're okay, man. People get fucked up in those things. I always wear a helmet and a razor. We have so many kids walking around that are deformed or literally just mentally fucked up, like handicap, like brain damage from four-wheelers with no helmets. It's baffling. People will buy a, $40,000 side by side or $20,000 four-wheeler, and then buy a fucking helmet from Walmart if they even put a helmet on. A guy on Whatnot, North Tennessee, has been running them. He makes some nice shit. What are we talking about, South Medic? Why are men such good cooks? Because with 2 eggs and a... What are we talking about? TBS and compound free. Yeah, man. Yeah. A guy on Whatnot. What are we talking about? Old lady talked me into a Tiffany blue for a couple... Nice. Yeah, it's nice. That gives her ownership, right? You get something you're into, and then you buy, like, how many dudes buy their wife a bow that looks just like their bow? That's cool, but the ownership of it, right? If you want her to really shoot that thing, and so what if it's Tiffany blue or pink or yellow or whatever, we can always, wrap it in cloth. They got some good camo cloth tapes. We can rattle can it if we have to, if the Russians actually invade. Have you dehydrated soak pin? No, we've not done any beans, man. Corey, have a good evening, man. Oh, the knives. Oh, you're talking, yeah, so you're talking about Ridge Runner blades, I think. Ridge Runner, our friend Ridge Runner, who shares a shop with Radio Made Easy, he's been doing Whatnot and moving knives. That might be who you're talking about. I think we're going to actually, I've never even logged into Whatnot. I think we're going to try it. Evan sent me a message and said, hey, you should do this.
Well, that sucks.
What?
Paul's got kidney stones.
Need a FUPA. How much larger is the XL option than the regular? Anybody that has one, can you answer that? I'm going to show him right now, side by side. 17 and, I don't know, Desert Eagle. Here's a good color contrast. Okay, this is the XL. And that is the standard. So 3 inches maybe? Does that mean she will not be in tomorrow?
I'm gonna try to keep her in the morning.
Okay. What's up, Carl? How are you? Any more Woodland Covert packs in stock? No. I got some mini packs. We'll be running them. We run them pretty regularly. Had a 4-wheeler roll over my back when I was younger, then jumped a snowmobile and almost got impaled by it. Well, I'm glad that you're still with us. I've broken a couple razors in half. When I say in half, I mean legitimately in 2 pieces. We flipped one end over end, nose to tail, 4 times before it came to rest. The front driver wheel, the actual rim, was broken in 3 pieces. The radiator was in 2 pieces. Still make Mookie rig? No, we haven't done. Like the full size, the big one? No. And the Mookie War lights, we haven't made those in, I don't know, 8 years, 10 years probably. We originally just made those for the movie The Hurt Locker. We never intended to actually sell them. XL FUPA can fit 320 full size, 45 ACP or Zen X10. Wait, you made? Yeah, I made all the gear for Hurt Locker. We did gear for U.S. Navy SEALs. We did part 1 and 2. We did all the gear for Universal Soldier, not Universal Soldier, Soldier with Kurt Russell. Man, we've done gear for all kinds of movies. All the movies with like Ernie Hudson, Jeff Fahey, all those guys, all those like B-rated movies, that's all our gear. Bunch of video game stuff. I got a vest luckily before my stop allowing carriers to be sold publicly. Brad, I'm not sure what you're talking about, man. They still sell like body armor carriers and stuff. They sell all that shit. You tired? Yeah, there's no pals to count for size. You're right. For guys that don't know, these fanny packs work amazing as a crossbody bag. Let's open it up and show you what's inside here. These work great as a crossbody bag, just like this, and they work as a fanny pack. They come with a waist strap that you can adjust, and then you can quick adjust it also. So you can adjust it to where you have it where you want it, and then you can quick adjust it to pull it in tight, like on a crossbody bag. I can, you know, stretch it out or whatever. And then they also have 2 shoulder straps with them. And the shoulder straps are these right here, so that you can wear this as a chest pack. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, it's very stable. It's up high when you're driving. It works great in a deer stand. Works great on a motorcycle, mountain bike, horseback. If you got to climb fencing, anything like that, you might want to set that up as a chest pack. And then if you're just walking around, like I wear one at the flea market when we go to like the Nashville flea market for the antique shows and stuff, I'll just have the smaller fanny pack, and I can have it right here, or I can have it up tight when we're in a crowd and you're just bumping shoulder to shoulder. That way I have it right here, and you can just keep all your extra shit in there. And then it's got Velcro walled front and back. It's fully Velcro walled, so you can put your Velcro adjustable holster, put a couple mags or whatever you really want to put in there. You can put just mesh pockets or whatever. And then on the face, it's got a pocket right here for your keys and your wallet and such, so you want to access that and not, you know, show the gun. And then the XL is the same thing, it's just a little bigger, and it's got 4 grommets in the bottom, so you can run bungees, and with the bungees you can throw a tourniquet on the outside or, you know, anything extra. FUPA prevents pickpocketing of value. Absolutely. He absolutely does. No one's stealing it. That's right. It's awesome. I built Metal Gear for revolutionary reenactors and Civil War. That's a badass, dude. It's hard to grab plate carriers beside... dude, you can get plate carriers. London Bridge Trading, First Spear, any of the reputable companies. Spiritus, all those guys, man, they've all got plate carriers. You can get them. Would you consider doing a live once per week, just showing all the cool shit upstairs? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I thought, you know, a lot of people don't realize I have another Instagram. I don't really post to it much anymore, called Faces and Feet, Antiques and Oddities.
Sure, we'll do it, but you actually got to sign on and make fucking comments and share the stream.
And it's I think I have a Facebook page too, which I think it just created when I did the Instagram. You see the video of the back page where I put the repair buckles on the coat. I did see that. Yeah. I don't think that'll work on a skinny dude though, like a small skinny dude. I don't think the shoulder straps are wide enough apart. FUPA could be used as a means to hold your snacks. Absolutely. That's what's in mine. I've got a battery pack. I got some Cliff bars.
I mean, I didn't want any more. I didn't want kids to begin with.
Hey, you know, we love you the least, right?
I don't think so.
It's just like
my real parents.
It's just like being at home.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is, I didn't want kids to begin with, but I definitely didn't want any more. but I'm not sad that you're here.
I feel like I'm a pretty cool kid.
If an airplane crashed and killed your whole family tonight, we would adopt you.
100%.
But I mean, it'd probably be you in the airplane, so. I gained some weight. That wasn't a fat joke, Decker. You're about as wide as I am. I know you keep saying you gain weight. I didn't look at you and go, oh, this motherfucker needs to go on a diet, just so you know. Didn't see that at all. Isaac does a very good job, AJ. He actually does. That motherfucker would not be in this building this late if he didn't. If the airplane is crashing, it's probably Isaac. I say that because Isaac took his first exploratory flight. He took his first, they let him fly. You know, he didn't take off or land. But everything else he did up there, he took his, I guess, his first flight lesson this weekend, and he's very excited about it. My state frowns on it even. No, it's just a garment. Got it, okay. Sky, what's up? We were just talking about you earlier. Yeah, I got a buddy that flies all the warbirds around here. They've got, I think he said P-32, I think is what he said he was flying. Let's see. He sent me some pictures of it while we were at dinner. What is this? He said T-34. T-34. And this thing. These guys all fly out of Camden. They have all these birds here. Coming from another Isaac. Isaac, don't let the dream of flying slip away. Make it happen. Yeah, they are beautiful battle chemists. They're very nice. Yeah, he went and he's got it in his head that he needs to take out a loan for 15 grand to, you know, get all the way through. 40 hours minimum, usually done average of 60 hours. Father was really into warbirds, and I was part of the Cascade Warbird Club. That's very cool, dude. That's very neat, man. So you got no problem with New York receiving a carrier vest? I'm in. Brad, I don't know what you're talking about, bud. I don't know, but a carrier vest is not armor, so you can buy a carrier. There's no issue. There might be some controls on armor, but I don't know what the controls are, whether they can be shipped into New York. I would suspect if you had a buddy, he would just ship it to you, and that's that. But I don't know, man. I don't know the legalities of armor inside New York. And I would suspect it's not the entire state of New York, but certain municipalities perhaps. I really don't know. Better to spend all your money on a pilot's license than other. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He said you have to have a commercial license if you take any money for flying. I said, you're just flying the wrong kind of cargo, kid. Got it out if you work hard enough for John. Do what it takes. Do side. Yeah, he'll get it. And that's what I told him. I go, I wouldn't take out a $15,000 loan, man. Just go fly every week, every other week, whatever that is. Work extra hours or get a fucking second part-time job or, you know, whatever. People mow lawns around here for $100. I'm sure you could, you know, do something. Kittens, that's right. You can fly a lot of kittens. If the cargo you're flying is wrapped in padding and duct tape, you don't need. That was my point. I was thinking flying like, you know, and stuff like that. Long, you know, 30-inch pieces of metal with plastic on them, you know, for the CIA. And kittens. Yes, kittens is code for prostitutes. Free man, that's right. Free man, that's right. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. We do these videos at 9 o'clock every night. If you use Amazon, we all agree they're the devil, but if you happen to use Amazon, if you click any of my affiliate links to Amazon first, it will give us a small percentage of your sale. It'll take it from Amazon and give it to us because you like us and you're here every night and you want to help support us in the things that we do. If you use Redcon 1 products, I use a lot of Redcon 1 products. If you use code SOE Gear, it'll give you 20% off your order. EMP Shield, everybody's talking about, you know, about EMP. I mean, fucking power going out, or even if it's just lightning strike, EMP Shield will cover each of your circuits that EMP Shield is on for $25,000 downstream. So if it gets popped, they will replace your shit. Code SOE will get you $50 off your order. I think it's SOE Gear, actually. Code SOE Gear will get you $50. I might have those backwards. If one doesn't work, try it. It's either SOE Gear at Redcon 1 or EMP Shield and vice versa. In other news, local pilot crashed with a load of kittens. A mysterious emergency ejaculation was ruled the cause. I can totally see it. That would totally be him. Treetop flyer. All right, guys, have a good night.